Hey, Tiffany, how you get here before me? Well, I messed up a video. I had to come back. How y'all doing? I'm singing a song to Brian. You are so beautiful to me. Such joy and happiness you'll bring. Can't you see? You're everything we hope for, and you're everything we need. Kimberly White, uh-huh. Everybody, honey, we are all so beautiful in God's eyes. I done bumped into some today. I ain't been over in the beef sector for a minute. I said, let me go over and see what's going on. First, I see Miss Wilson, Miss J. Wilson. She's over there, and this host really thinks that she got 4,500 people looking at her. J. Wilson, you can barely pull 200 people in your chat. How in the hell you got all of a sudden 5,000-6,000? This same thing happened to me in my last video, child. All of a sudden, the numbers start jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. Many people contacted me by email telling me that you've been botted. Now, I don't know exactly what botted is. I assume that means some way a machine is giving me all these numbers that are false numbers, because when I went to check my analytics afterwards, I see that my numbers were my regular numbers, right? None of that stuff computed. Jay Wilson, you didn't get a dime for it. He said, I don't know what happened. I'm just going to enjoy it. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? I'm just going to enjoy it. Enjoy what, Jay Wilson? Did you go through 2 videos talking about this goddamn glitch on YouTube that many content creators have experienced? So I already know that he's dumb, and it's very hard now to even do commentary on him. He's so stupid. So no, Jay Wilson, you ain't getting shit extra, girl. Yes, you are a beggar. You know, he goes on to his whole thing. I don't want to be bothered with him today. How y'all doing today? Oh, he talking about how he never begged. But how did you get to be known the biggest beggar in the beef sector, girl, if you never begged? I mean, if you never begged, how would you be known as #1 beggar on the beef sector? How come when we want to read your ass, we can go to scam after scam after scam after scam, begging after begging after begging, and somehow you come out totally clean. Oh, I just depend on my commercial. Whatever. This ain't about him. So the other creature, this is going to be a reaction video. We are reacting to this stunk beast, this creature who hides behind an avatar, who is or a blank screen, who has never shown her face, correct? She's always going to come on. She wants to talk about how ugly other people are. My opinion is, if you're going to call people ugly, you have to show yourself. If you cannot come into the camera and show your ugly face, girl, you got no right to be saying shit about nobody's looks. What we do know about the stump creature, just by listening to her back in the day a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, she says that her father is 100% Mexican and that her mother is only half black. That would mean we're talking about Senor Gonzalez, correct? He is not a black person, so he feels like he can come over here and call people apes and gorillas. She's got many of her current video. I know she's not. Baby, listen, let me get this clear. I know she ain't worth it. Her video got 120 videos. I mean, 120 views on it. Nobody looks at her or takes her seriously or anything like that, right? But I think it's interesting because if you are a fat person, you can go and call your other fat people fat all day long, right? But you can't come in there as no skinny, almost said the B word, skinny girl calling fat people fat. It's just it's so basic. It's so simple, correct? So if this dude is Mexican, he ain't got no business coming over here calling black people gorillas. Y'all don't believe me. I feel some Doubting Thomases. How y'all doing? I gotta say hello first. How y'all doing today? Hi, Erica J. Moderator. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Singing about, honey, everybody's beautiful. Baby, y'all be calling people ugly, and then the ugly one y'all calling ugly is the one that's been married for 30 years, right? There's somebody here for everybody, honey. Everybody like somebody, right? Everybody like somebody sometimes. But I took offense to this, all of this racially charged shit. But she's made so many bad statements here that we want to look at a couple of them. Okay, let's do a reaction. Come on.
You got handsome tramps. You got them to come in all different flavors. The only thing that they do, they don't change, they modify. When it comes to this so-called extravaganza of a panel, meaning Jay Wilson, Brian, Big Man TV, Honest Row, and Lady Tulsa, ain't nobody gonna do shit with none of them bitches but throw them bitches in the goddamn garbage.
Including Jay Wilson?
Fucking with none of them.
Oh, wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. So you're reading all the children. Apparently, just Miss Wilson had a panel. That's the only way he can make a living on here is to have these panels, right? He stays on StreamYard all the time, hoping that somebody can go and give him something to talk about. Oh, I just came on. Well, what y'all think? And this, people will come on there and then they'll start arguing, and that's the only way he can have a channel. He can't talk for an hour. He got nothing to say. Correct? But this Stomp Creature now is calling the one she used to call her vlog. Jay Wilson, would it be okay if I call you my God, my vlog father? Insane. Then she said, so it'd be okay if I say I'm from the house of Jay Wilson? Pitiful. Now her ass on here saying that this boy is pitiful. She calling all of them ugly. She's saying all these niggas ain't gonna never get no boyfriend because they're too goddamn old, right? But she's mixing her farmer leader into the same conversation. Let's see. Now she's always fucking with Honest Row. We know that, but she includes all of them
in regard to the homosexual world. And this is across the board. I'm gonna have to tell you because none of the rest of them are gonna tell you. Mm-hmm. Nobody is going to ever seek out and want to be with Timothy Blaine. You know why? Because he's an old bitch. Ooh. No one other than someone that.
Did you just say my name, girl? Say my name. Thank you for the invitation. The invitation to light your punk ass up.
Is Jay Wilson's age will ever seek him out. Nobody in their 20s is getting ready to look for Jay Wilson.
You shouldn't be looking for 20.
Jay Wilson. Nobody in their right mind knowing the limited resources that are Honest Row and a bitch that has a puppy kennel in the fucking garage with birds and chickens and dog feces all over the garage floor.
The vulgar
person. Bitch is sitting over here with an illegal operation of sitting over here breeding puppies in Tulsa. Ain't nobody fucking with this shit. See, this is what people do instead of outspoken one telling the truth. When you get to around about, let me say, 25, maybe 30 in this so-called gay world, girl, you done. It does not matter what money you make. It does not matter if you are goddamn.
Wait a minute. You're done at 25? So you're saying that the gay life is over at 25 years old? Now, of all the years that I walked this planet, I have never heard anybody saying that a 25-year-old man, his sex life is over. It should be just starting, girl. It should be just starting around 20 years old, girl. So you got 5 good years and it's over. Is that what you're saying, Miss Stomp Creature? You, the invisible woman, you who comes on here and tells people, I got my husband, we're going on vacation. Oh, we have many property. You got, yet you won't show yourself, girl, right? As I keep telling your punk ass, you are not in a position to be criticizing anybody's looks. People like you are contribute to this poison that's happening to the beef sector, where everybody's a goddamn avatar. Nobody shows their face, right? All they do is have panel after panel. They should change the name of the beef sector to the panel sector. At least that would be honest. At least people would understand what they're getting into when they come over there, girl. They're coming over there to get panels from lazy ass content creators who won't not only will not show their face, girl, right? They'll let other people run their platform. They just get 2 or 3 of them on there, and then they start hollering and screaming at each other, and then you call them that your content. Correct? So I took offense. You are calling this black man a gorilla. Now, a lot of people, they do that. Beef sex, they do anything. But she has like 5, 6, 7 pictures of gorillas. You are a Mexican. Why are you over here calling black people gorillas and hiding yourself? So we cannot confirm, but you confirm that you are 75% other. And we find out that other is Mexican. Why can't you just say it, Senor Gonzalez? Right? You always have to be hidden. I'm not even going to go into the other allegations, the other reasons why you have to be hidden, right? Apparently, there are people looking for you. I'm just saying, that's what I heard, honey. Apparently, you have been inappropriate with communities that you should never be abused, right? Apparently, you've done things in your life, but we don't know why you have to hide yourself, girl. But no one has ever seen you. All we see is pictures of these drag queens from Paris is Burning, which tells them you hold them in high regard. But now on this particular video, you're also putting them down and you're calling them monsters, apes, and gorillas. Correct? Now, let me say this. I think it's unfortunate that Brian has all these issues with finding himself, right? It is unfortunate. But he's got to go through his process of self-acceptance, honey. Get your nose out the book and put it on the world, honey. That world. Out there in that world.
Job you have. It does not matter what car you drive. Don't nobody give a fuck about what apartment you live in, what home you live in. Once you hit the brick wall in the gay community, bitch, you are fucking done.
25?
Let me say this outspoken one because they don't want nobody to tell it. Girl, there is a pecking order in this gay community. And of course, if you want to be somebody's sugar daddy, you can be that. Mm. What you will realize, the sugar daddies are not this is common. Most of the sugar daddies that support the younger, baby or whatever, honey, them girls, the sugar daddy is not very attractive. Mm. You can learn to love ugly. Somebody come
hey!
with me. See, they don't want to hear none of this morning.
Yeah,
but I'm getting ready to take your ass all the way goddamn down through it. See, if that person that's being supported is attractive, look behind that bitch. What's behind them? I guarantee 90% of the time. We're not talking about TikTok and you see these fags and these gays and these couples and all that. Fags. No, 90% of the time, that thing that's behind that one right there is an ugly motherfucker. Let me tell y'all something. That shit that you sit there with and listening to with Brian.
Tell us after you came up, girl. Here's another monkey. You see that one? She gives Rose monkey pictures, right? What was she just saying? She talking about the sugar daddies and the 25-year-old sugar daddies, the 30. There is some grain of truth to this situation. We all know as human beings, and I don't think it's exclusively gay, right? That people, you are more attractive, more desirable physically as a younger person, right? If you're basing all of your attractiveness purely on physicality, then yes, you're going to be more attractive in your 20s. Yes, you're going to meet more people in your 20s. But I don't know. We have to forget about 25 thing. Let's just say 35, right? I don't know if that means that you cannot date someone who is younger than you and they can't have affection for you. I don't know what her actual situation is. I know she comes on and claims that she has a husband at home and all that old stuff. But just listening to your voice, Stomp Creature, just listen to your voice tells me that you're an unattractive person. Because even if you put a voice like yours in somebody like Brad Pitt, you would still be ugly. You sound ugly, girl. I'm sorry. I can identify ugly when I hear it. Correct? But since you never want to show your face, you should shut the fuck up about anybody's looks. Correct? Now, what she just saying about the sugar daddy thing? This same thing is true with gays and straights, right? We're in our prime 20s, early 30s. Most people get married 20s, early 30s. Most people get their boyfriend, live-ins, and all that stuff, getting dates and phone numbers and all these numbers in their phone, 20s, early 30s. We all understand that. It is not unique to the gay community. Am I lost? Let me see. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this. She goes into something about how everybody ugly except her. We always see is a high yellow leg, stupid ass nigga. All we see is a high yellow leg. I only call you nigga because you got that 25%, right? You only want to show your leg is light skin. Look at that leg, it's light skin. You monkeys, you gorillas, correct? So she is getting into it with Brian apparently. We understand that that's all they do in the beef sector is go off on each other. So we're not surprised by her choosing to call him a gorilla and all this kind of stuff, right? Brian needs to understand that there's somebody for everybody, honey. You are beautiful in someone's eyes. Believe me, I know. I can think of the bar days, honey. I'll be looking at a hot man, girl, and I thought I was kind of cute as a young person, right? But I cannot get that person interested in me, honey. If they like big, burly black men with beards and hairy chests, that's what they like. Correct? God has worked it all out, honey. Everybody likes everybody. And some people are not exclusively interested in what you look like. Because when you're in your 20s, you don't know all that much. Correct, girl? So if many people, they want an older person, not because of what they can get from them, not because of the money they can get from them, it's their experience. I'm not talking about no goddamn 40-year difference. I'm talking about a 5-year difference, 10-year difference. It is normal. Correct? When you go to Beverly Hills, honey, you see these motherfuckers got all this money. They so rich and all that. The woman get out the car and she's stunning and gorgeous and all that kind of shit. The guy get out, he's 15 years older than her. Of course she's attracted to who he is. Of course she's attracted to his power, his position and all that. It's just natural, right? And gay men are pretty much the same, honey. The younger you, because a woman got to use what she got to get just what she wants. Now there it is. You see these guys out here bald headed, got these beautiful women on there. Girl, fair exchange is no, what do you call it? Fair exchange. That's where the word trade comes from. I don't remember how I go. There's room for bears. Absolutely. We got whole bars full of bears here, honey. The bears finally figured out, because a lot of them had esteem issues and all that, body image issues and all that. Well, what they discovered was among each other, I see the attractiveness of you. I know your plight. I understand you. And many people are attracted to you. Your daddy was a great big old man, and I'm on me a great big old man, honey. They say most straight men, they marry a woman that reminds them of their mother, right? Is their mother some kind of 24, whatever, 24, 36, 24, and all that kind of shit? She's a break. Ow. She in mata. Is that how you think about your mama? No. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing reaction video. Hold on a minute. Let's get some more of these views of hers.
That look just like a nigga with a wig on. And Jay Wilson and Big Man TV, don't nobody want none of them.
Woo.
None of them.
None.
And I know it's hard.
What about Mark?
For people to hear this, I know that it is hard for people to take it, but just like with women age out as well. It's called hitting the fucking wall. At one point in time, Naomi Campbell was a beast. And some beautiful soul will say that she still is. But guess what? Every year that goes by, they do what? They produce a new product. Ain't none of these bitches irreplaceable. Every bitch on here, every bitch, every motherfucker in the spectrum, all of you are replaceable. They make another 18-year-old every 24 hours. Thousands of them. People sit over there.
Your point is obscure because of your obsession with youth. If you are, I assume, 50 years old, girl, you should not be dating people who are 18 years old. What do you have in common with an 18-year-old girl? Correct? It is so shallow. You think everything is based on somebody who's 18 to 25. 7 years, girl, right? Because this is your obsession. yet you claim to be married, honey. The Bible say when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing, a mate. We could easily change that to a mate, period. Correct? What is ideal, in my opinion? You meet somebody, you're young, you fall in love, and the issue is, can you stay in love, girl? Because when you're 50, you don't want to be with an 18-year-old. You want to be with somebody who, in your own age group, who can communicate with you, who has similar life experience, particularly when you grow up together, when you stay together. Let's stay together. Okay, I get sidetracked. How y'all doing today? Y'all see that thing? I know somebody watch it. Don't, honey, very few people watch the Stomp Creature, right? She's simply too much. She's disgusting. She is a pig. And she's over there pretending to be black. Now, my guess is that voice is not Mexican. So if your father's a Mexican and but he could have just been, you know, the person who planted the sperm was Mexican. And your mama, she half, so she probably Mexican as well. I mean, who raised you? Unless your mama was raised by, she's half Mexican, half black, was raised by black people. I'm trying to figure out, where do you get this hideous ass voice? I know it's from the drag culture, girl, right? Why can't you just be yourself? Why can't you just come on here? At least Brian comes on here, girl, right? At least Brian, every time we see him, he's trying to better himself. He's trying to better his appearance and so forth. Although really, there are plenty of people who would be attracted to him. Plenty, honey. I have many experiences, girls. They say, no, you ain't big. Then they want you to be straight acting. And then, you know, oh, I only like the light skinned one. Oh, you ain't rough trade. They don't even know what the fuck rough trade is, girl. Let rough trade get up in your house. I bought me a thug. Okay, when he knocked your goddamn front teeth out, honey. Oh, speaking of teeth, have y'all seen Walter Lee Hampton's new teeth? Walter got some teeth, got it grilled up. What country did he go to? I don't know. He went to out of the country. You know, Walter has been struggling with all these missing teeth for a while, right? He ain't had no grill since somebody busted him inside his head. But he said he was determined to get him a new grill. He got him a new house. He got him 2 new dogs. Who is that? Who is that? Let me see. Walter Hampton got it. Thank you, Primo Wanda. Happy Memorial Day to you as well. It's Memorial Day. Bless those brothers and sisters, the armed services. Anyway, Walter, and y'all watch this video today. He got him a whole bottom grill, whole top grill. Now, I don't know exactly what that is. Is that implants? I don't think it makes much difference. I put mine in a jar at night. I don't know what the big deal is. But anyway, he finally got his work done. He got his house done. He got his dogs done. And now he got his mouth done. Walter is ready to get back on the track, honey. He's ready to get back. He's so picky, though. Anyway, I got off track. Let me get back on track, honey. I am Miss Red, Nikki B. What's going on, Nikki B? The first time ever I saw your face. Honey, I can't wait till they expose that goddamn thing. Anybody out there got a picture of the Stomp Creature? Surely she goes to the market somewhere. Surely she works somewhere. The internet is all over the place. Surely somebody in San Antonio has seen this hooker. We know that Jay Wilson has seen her, but obviously he's scared of her because she just read him in this video today. She said, nobody wants you. You'll never get anybody. All you bitches ugly. This is her words, not mine, honey. And she called out your name, Jay Wilson. When are you going to fight the thing back, girl? Right? You one of them pile-up type hoes, honey. You want to go over there fucking with Brian at the same time. That's what kind of person you are, Jay Wilson. But this woman, or man, or whatever the fuck that is, this person continually comes and insults you, and you refuse to address her. We all heard her read the fuck out of you a few months ago. You never responded, never said anything. Why are you so scary? I have a theory. That you're afraid of her because she lives in San Antonio, correct? And she's a stalker. Let us not forget She is the one that goes by people's houses. She's the one that show up at their front door and make videos in front of their front door. She's the one that shows up in people's parking lots, girl. And so you are afraid to confront your enemy. Let's see if we can get one more little piece of juice. One more little small taste. I want to get me another small taste. Let me see.
And see it. Beautiful soul, that what they heard on Jay Wilson's panel regarding
there's the name
that ape was remarkable. No, it's not. What you have is an extremely unattractive man that has never evolved, that will never evolve, that will always look like he looks. He will always harbor the children on the playground, telling him that he's ugly as fuck, and that he's big, and he's oddly shaped, and that he's not attractive, and that he's disgusting. He will harbor that. Let me tell y'all something. I've been an attractive man my entire life.
Okay, you are an attractive man your entire life, but you can refuse to show your face. My experience is people who are beautiful, they cannot wait to show their face. They love to show their face, not because they're trying to catch, not just kind of say they're trying to get a piece of trade. No, they enjoy who they are, girl. You are the one hiding, and you have the audacity to come on here talking about how, oh, I've always been attractive. I've always been attractive, but yet you can only see a picture of my foot. What are you so afraid of, girl? Is it the police? Are they looking for you? The stomp creature? Are the allegations true? The allegations made about you for years now, since you pop on here every once in a while. The allegations, are they true? You have no reason to be hiding yourself, girl. You ain't got shit. And nothing. What they gonna dox? These people keep talking about, oh, if I show my face, they gonna dox me. I don't want to be doxed. I don't want to. By seeing your face, how the fuck are you gonna dox somebody? Honey, doxing is information. It has got nothing to do with your face. You cannot go and Google and put a picture of somebody's face. Correct? That's bullshit. You're scary and you're hiding. I think you're hiding partially because your appearance is that of a Mexican person, and you want to come on here and talk about niggas. Correct? The other part, you could be a disfigured drag queen. You might still have the silicone in your cheeks. Obviously, your obsessions have always been with drag queens. You're obsessed with this movie, Paris is Burning. These girls, right? There are many girls who used to be in drag who are no longer in drag. But unfortunately, like Flame Monroe, they have had their cheeks pushed up, girl. They've added chin, right? They've got breast that they can't get rid of, Miss Thing. We don't know what kind of disfigured person you are, Miss Thing. You are not in any position to be talking about how somebody look, senor. I ain't barely even spoke. I'm something else with this. Oh, so that thing that happened a couple of days ago, this glitch where everybody was getting all these damn numbers. My chat said I had something like 4,500 or something like that. I said, well, I hope it ain't harming my channel or nobody setting you up because you can get your channel taken because you got bots in your chat. That wouldn't be the person, the content creator responsibility, because somebody put chat bots in their chat. But at the same time, they did the same thing with these people who was doing these porn bombs, correct? They blamed the content creator and took their channel, even though they're not the one that put it on there. So this is just something that I've seen several people have experienced these numbers. I know good and goddamn well that I had no 4,000 people in my chat. I don't think I've ever had more than 1,500 in my chat. Those are my biggest videos in the chat, right? So instead of just accepting that, Miss Wilson, she over there, she making 2 videos all the way through, saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. I said, God damn, aren't you tired of saying that? So that ain't shit. That don't mean nothing, honey. The numbers were the exact same. The analytics showed our real numbers. I think mine were pressing close to 1,000, but very rarely did they go over. Miss Wilson said, oh, if it get under 1,000, I always take it down. If it get over, nigga, you be getting 200 views. Why in the fuck you get 1,000 people in the chat? What year did that occur, Jay Wilson? I always take it down when you get below 1,000. Like you getting 1,000 every day. You are full of shit, girl. You barely getting 400 views. Stomp creature, ugly motherfucker. I ain't never seen somebody just sound ugly. Pay attention to this. Look, here's another. She got another gorilla up there. This is what this is how she feels about black people, right? She's got like 5 and 6 of them. Just monkey, gorilla after monkey and gorilla.
Lady, the difference between me and a lot of these girls is that I'm just well-rounded. A lot of these girls, well-rounded, baby, even though they may appear aesthetically, meaning the out aesthetically appearance, even though they may aesthetically to be attractive, these bitches are like burnt pieces of coal on the inside. These bitches are alcoholics. They drug heads. If you bend them over, their asshole look like somebody done drove a dike up in the motherfucker.
Girl, okay.
A whole lot of them have problem with penis envy. A lot of these bottoms sitting around here with little tiny ass motherfucking dicks. Bitch, you don't have it.
And you are well-rounded. She's a pig. What y'all think about all this stuff, child? How y'all doing? What's going on, Nikki B? Depends where you're flying from, soul sister. Cheap for me. Okay, y'all went somewhere. What happened? What happened? Oh, Deanna Irving. Girl, where you been? He lying. He looked like what he eats. And that's shit. You can say shit, girl. The nerve of this nigga. I won't let nobody see him, child. If I'm beautiful, honey, if I'm beautiful, I want the whole goddamn world to see it, right? She said everybody else is old and nobody want them and all this kind of stuff. I'm trying to figure out, nigga, going purely by your voice, who in the fuck is gonna put their dick in something like that? They're nasty bitches, all these whores and sluts. And she got a filthy ass mouth, right? But she's going at it with Brian. So Brian, listen, I think it's just awful that you have so many insecurities, but you ain't no uglier than nobody else, honey. Everybody has their day. Some men grow into their attractiveness. Some men that look like Steve Urkel in high school look like a goddamn Adonis in their 20s or their 30s. And many men look better as older people. They do. When they're gray, salt and pepper come in, they actually look better. So don't be basing everything on looks. Do I have a personality? Am I funny? Child, do I have hopes and dreams, girl? Right? Can I make another person happy? There's so many other attributes. Am I talented? Right? I'm just saying, there's so many other attributes to a person. If you're a young person, there are other people are going to find you attractive. If you feel like you're too big, go to a bear bar. They're going to be, not only bears go to the bear bars. We have so much shit here in San Francisco, but they're not only the bears to go there, but they're what they call chubby chasers. These guys don't want you to lose no more weight. They say, what you do that for? I know a guy personally, beautiful man, a small stature small, but they call him a chubby chaser, right? Because he likes big men. That's his preference, honey. Right? You don't gotta fuck the whole world. You're just looking for one person. It sounds like you want to be in relationship with somebody. So don't let these people dissuade you from your pursuits. One thing you can say about him, about Brian, he is putting the plastic bag on and taking his ass to the gym, right? He is making an attempt to do the things that are going to improve his self-esteem. Correct? Honey, when I was going to the gym, I went for 15 years, didn't lose a pound. But when I was going there, I've never had a negative thing to say about anybody's weight while they're in the gym. They're on the bicycle. They're running. They're doing their thing, honey. And many of those people will accomplish their goals. Me, myself, I'm just on Ozempic. I can think of a whole lot of people, honey, but you say, oh, he ain't cute. He ain't cute. That's because you're a shallow person. And it's also because no one has ever loved you, right? Because you're saying nobody can get anybody, and everybody over 25 is a piece of shit and dumb and stupid. Ain't nobody ever going to want them. They got to be a sugar daddy. How in the fuck are you talking about, on the other hand, then you're supposed to be married to somebody? Aren't you an old queen? Ex-drag queen, girl? What do you got? You got them like those hips they put in. What do you call that? Brazilian butt lift? God only knows what kind of shape you were in, girl. All we know is you put drag queens on for the first 3 years, girl. With their outfits and all this stuff that seems to be very exciting to you, attractive to you. You're constantly using those images, Miss Thing, right? So we don't know what's condition your face in. Sometimes girls have put in silicone in their face, the shit falls, or they get in a fight, somebody punches them. And this was a girl like that in Vacaville prison. She was doing all day, so she'd never be able to fix her face. She got one cheek up here and one down here, and it can't be changed because the prison ain't gonna change it. Correct? A lot of you hoes ain't got no money to be changing, having plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff, girl. So what do you look like? Prove me wrong. Stand before the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Oh, judge. And when you bring your ass on screen, you can talk about people. I'll talk about your ass. I ain't got no problem with it, honey. Show us that style you live in. If you really got a nigga in the house, let us see him. And then you come talking about the cheering. But I would not recommend, if you are even if you're just a light-skinned person, to be out here calling people monkeys and gorillas. Do you know the history of the monkey and gorilla? Do you know about the Germans, right? And they actually believe that black people were just one step down from an ape, right? Didn't they have charts and they actually believe that? We were only partially human. Didn't the American government at one point just say we were only three quarters human? That's funny to you? I'm trying to understand it, girl. But I know one goddamn thing. You can't bring your Mexican face on here talking shit like that. Coward. You're a cowardly man. And you need to be sending me a thank you note, right? Because some people are going to go see what you say. And this is the only time anybody going to talk about your punk ass, right? Let me see how many views you got. Since you've been on here for what, 10 years? Let's see how many views you got on this video. Okay. You got 184 people who watched you. The majority of the people in your chat are your moderators. Moderator, 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 moderator. One person, then moderator, moderator. Correct? So basically, no one's listening to you. You would think that after being on and off of here 10 years, girl, you keep wanting people to accept you, but you're not acceptable, Miss Thing, right? You have to learn, like, you think Brian have to learn lessons about life and about self-acceptance? So do you, girl. So do you. Show yourself. This is a challenge, honey. This is the real nigga challenge. Like that dude, what's that thing say? We're not like them. He's not, or they're not like us. They're not like us. What's that song? That song that Kendrick Lamar has. You're not like us. You're not like us. Yeah, that's the song about you, the Storm Creature. So do y'all think that Jay Wilson is going to respond to her? Now, she insulted him several times in this video. She said him and everybody in his chat were losers, ain't shit.
You can fit into other than being a motherfucking model. You can't top nobody with 6 inches of motherfucking cut or uncut dick.
Who's he talking about?
20 seconds, bitch, and you done blew your load, and then you want somebody to look back at you and tell you that you did it well, baby, and calling you daddy. Girl, get out of here. Girl, I could spend a whole
Who is she talking about? The little dick
of my 56 years of life on just
Wait a minute. You're 56 years old, girl. You're AARP. So why you got all this damn talk about people who are 30? They're over the hill. What the fuck are you then? Are you not a grandfather? You're like a great grandfather in the community, girl. You're 56 years old, girl. What the fuck are you talking about? Somebody 30 years old over the hill. How long have you been over the hill, Miss Thing? God damn, 2 decades? They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
And all the shit they get into. And I'm not giving a bitch not one motherfucking view. I'm not getting ready to sit over here and listen to this manumission bullshit where you got a whole team of ugly queens over there and a nigga in a wig talking about what they think and they believe.
Why are you calling your trans sisters niggas and wigs?
I really and truly, Bush baby, I find what they are doing. I think one Bush baby, that is playing in those children's faces.
So, this is the #1 show.
Jay Wilson could tell all of these children exactly the same damn thing that I'm telling them.
Jay
But
Wilson,
you know what?
she calling you.
I'm with Jay Wilson. Why do you need to tell them? You have, listen, people. You said you don't want to be on here long, but you got to
come on. I gotta get out of here.
You have 40-year-old queens on here, which would be Big Man TV, who is a fag, Brian, who is a fag, Honest Row, who is a fag, and all of them, all of them are fucked up. All of them. Let me say this again, beautiful Solar. If a woman is at 40, why do women have babies prior to 30 or have babies as soon as they possibly can? Because they know that their womb is a ticking time bomb. So me sitting up here looking at Brian, this triggered ape, do you think that he don't know that he's getting uglier by the year? None of these people.
Brian's got a womb.
With the exception of Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson knows what he's doing. None of these men that I've aforementioned have anyone of significance anywhere in their life. And you know the reason why? Because they've been damaged. They continue to live in the damage. And they think that living in the victim, the victimology of being a victim, is going to be significant to them. Baby, y'all go ahead on. Y'all follow these people all you want to. You sit back and listen to their stories all you want to. And what's getting ready to happen, beautiful soul? You're going to turn on your YouTube one day and you're going to look up and you're going to see an old, elderly, ugly ape in a horse pussy mouth having queen that's going to be sitting on their channel, that is still in the same predicament, still in the same situation, still lying, still trying to get a click in the view, still trying to be significant when you've done nothing with your own personal life.
Okay. So you just described yourself, girl. And you, after 10 years on YouTube, you got 184 people who are looking at you. Almost all of them moderators. Correct? So you're saying that these people are going to get old. Well, honey, everybody going to get old, honey. Everybody going to get old and everybody going to die. Correct, including your ugly ass. Strange. My guess is this is an ex-drag performer who actually had surgery in her face. I can almost see her with those cheeks that's falling, kind of thing. Right? Believe me, there's a reason. Now you done poisoned this goddamn sector between you and the Sir King freak. Y'all done came out here with all this avatar shit. Everybody got to hide. Everybody, they gonna find out who I am. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. Meanwhile, you got millions and millions and millions of people on social media. Damn near everybody's on social media. I've been watching this lady lately. What's it? The judge? She's a judge, a real judge, and she come on here and get her a little taste of the YouTube, right? Because everybody's getting online this thing, right? I mean, it's not that. Whatever. I lost my chain of thought. He's definitely jealous. I finally caught a live. Oh, you finally caught a live moonbeam child? Hold on a minute. He's saying that I guess he don't age. He's like Dorian Gray, girl. Everybody gonna get old. Well, girl, yeah, you're gonna get old. Keep living, stupid ass. If you're fortunate enough to keep living, the way you be breathing sometime, I don't know. You might get caught with the Child, keep your teeth if you can. Trust me, it ain't easy process getting the full set of teeth like Walter. He got a good set too. It looks a little bit funny. First of all, we ain't been seeing him with those teeth, but your face adjusts to the teeth, kind of thing, right? I think mine looks pretty natural. They ain't perfect. But most people don't have perfect teeth. I'm totally satisfied, honey. Drop them in that jar, baby. But if you don't, it's going to cost you. Oh, Miss Dobie Milton. Hi, Miss Dobie Milton. Happy Memorial Day. It does. So since we have we have a little time for bullshit. They don't have enough songs, R&B songs out there about ugly people. I would love to sing the one. They played the mash. They played the Monster Mash. It caught on in a flash. Hey, Honest Roll, we over here talking about your friend over there, whatever that is. I don't know what the hell you can't even say what it is, honey. Right? She always come on here talking about somebody else's appearance, honey. I would like to see that style she lives in. I would like to see that thing she calling a husband, if he even exists, girl. Anybody can be anything. I can say, oh, my husband is an airline pilot. Oh, he's just resting in the other room and all that. You can make up any kind of goddamn thing. As long as you're behind that black screen, it means shit. You telling us what you want to be. This is what you want to be, honey. Show us what you really are. Sing happy birthday to your soul sister, your birthday. Lord, I got to go back and see when soul sister announced her birthday. Soul sister, your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's wonderful. Have a wonderful day. You're very close to Justin. He had one a couple of days ago. That's right. Rack them up, baby. It's a blessing. You 1 year smarter than you was last year. Don't be no old fool like Stump Creature. This bitch, she said she's 58 years old and she's on there telling everybody else how they old. Ain't that something? Lord have mercy. Okay. So let me ask y'all this. We've sat here and heard this disparage Jay Wilson again, right? To sell him and everybody in his chat was full of shit, and none of them are ever going to get anybody, and they're all ugly, including him, right? She's called him out at least 7-8 times in this current video. Now, when is he going to respond to her? If this is a beef sector and somebody done called you out 7-8 times in one video, all that bitch had to do was mention my name, honey. And here I am, girl. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. He refused to address her the first time she did it, second time she did it, third time she did it, fourth time she did it. Then she actually dared him. She said, I dare you to speak my name, bitch. This is what she said to Jay Wilson. Yet he want to come on here talking about, I don't know where all these numbers come from. I'm just enjoying it. That's his content. Now, Jay Wilson, you are not the best spokesman for getting an education. So go and get 5, 6, and 9, 12 video. Degrees, girl, and you got a mind full of Jello, right? Jay Wilson, his reads are like that of maybe somebody 19, 20 years old girl. Look at my teeth. Look at my teeth. Oh, bite the apple. Oh, you can't bite the apple. Ooh. You can hear that on schoolyard, a child's yard, really. 6th, 7th grade. That's what they do. That's what they call reading. Soul sister number 1. Okay. Moonbeam's child. It's not. You can't ask the lady how old they are. It's not right. It's their prerogative. Why do Jay Wilson talk to Rod, a child? He talks to Rod like he's a child. Well, I think Rod's kind of stupid, isn't he? Yeah, he likes to talk to people. It does not surprise me. Right now, he's trying to find a way he can stay in the conversation. Jay Wilson, I just believe that your time has passed on. You came to YouTube. You were behind. You had just been fired. You were behind in your mortgage, and now you're same place you are because you're behind in it now. And you found the beef sector, right? And you found out that some of these scams you were running worked. First scam, you're ripping people off, talking about you're going to give it to poor people as you were being foreclosed on. Whatever. Then you found any way you could find to get money out of people. You came on, you were dumb enough, you could have stressed it out longer. There are some who do. But you came on and then you had to brag about taking these people's money, right? And how you're just here for the money and how you don't care about these people and how you ain't got no friends on YouTube. Meanwhile, give me the money. You give me some more money. Do I see a 50? Do I see a 60? And then you'll bring your ass on and talking about you ain't never begged, girl. What are you talking about? It's over, Jay Wilson. Yes, it's over. Call it a day. The numbers are talking to you, Jay Wilson, and you have not been able to move out of the beef sector, right? Now you should be able to talk about something other than people's teeth and who people getting evicted, right? But you have not figured that out, Jay Wilson. You have not advanced, girl. You have not advanced in your personal life. You said that it's separate, that this is not you we're talking to. This is a character or some kind of shit. This is a show. This is my show. I don't see any difference in this being, it is your life. Correct? But you have not been able to do anything on that tip either. You're one of those tragic cases, girl. One of the tragic cases. You know how they come to colleges every year to give commencement speeches, and the president might come, or vice president, senators come to encourage the people to, okay, now you have done this, you have accomplished this. Go out into the world, right? And to encourage people. That's the whole point behind the thing, right? And you are a tremendous failure because all you did was sign up for some more classes. And then when you got through with those classes, you signed up for some more classes. And all the time you're collecting these government assistance checks, girl, right? So you got so stuck on the easiness of just getting checks by attending classes, girl, that you wasted your whole life. You wasted it. You haven't accomplished anything. If you just went to work for a garage or something, girl, you'll be a supervisor by now. Something. You're preparing for your retirement, Jay Wilson. You've accomplished absolutely nothing. Not on here, not on there. And now you're so hooked in that you know you got no content, but you still got to bring your ass on here 2-3 times a day, girl, because you have no choice, right? Because you're barely holding on, Jay Wilson. When that girl revealed those documents, this thing, and we realized that, girl, she's behind in this goddamn mortgage, and we realized that you've been dogging people out about Section 8 all these goddamn years, girl, and then you on Section 8, Miss Thing. You got a HUD house, Miss Thing, and then we had to find that out. Everything about you we've got to find it out, right? You got to be caught. Right? You got to be caught online trying to get dick. You got to be caught online inviting people to come into your house, strangers in your house. Just bring some lube, girl. You ain't saying nothing about no condom or nothing. Just stick it in there, girl. We have got to catch you. Every scam you've done, girl, we have had to catch you, Jay Wilson. Right? We caught you in Vegas, Miss Thing, because you're so desperate trying to be something that you're simply not. You should have went out of high school into a trade school. Maybe you could fix refrigerators, right? Maybe you could have started a little company fixing microwave ovens or something, right? Because you don't have the capacity to actually accomplish any goddamn thing. You just go to jobs to get a check, right? So you've been in temporary places, I guess, since you said you were a dean when you first came on here crying, right? You've been on temporary ever since then, girl. And every time you get a little temporary assignment for 2 weeks, you come home bragging about how you working. I'm working. Well, girl, most people say, well, girl, I've been working for 32 years, Miss Thing. I'm about through with working. Mm-hmm. Is that Tracy? Hi, Tracy. You sick of him? Oh, girl, you should be sick of him, Tracy. And then Jay Wilson is the one supposed to be putting him in his place. Let's get a real beef going, girl. Right? He knows Jay Wilson because he studied him and became his blog daughter. This boy then went off on Jay Wilson. He was off on him at least 6 times a day. He mentioned his name, right? Jay Wilson is so scary. That is one scary ass nigga. He think that boy gonna start stalking him, honey. Correct? So y'all pass the word on to Miss Jay Wilson. He can stop coming on here, just opening up panels, and then people holler at each other, girl, and calling that his content. Right? All that little bullshit he talking about in the beginning. Well, I ain't got nothing to say. I just came on to see how y'all doing. I just came on. Right. Oh, the chat is open. The chat is open. So they come on there and they can stretch it out for a fucking hour. And that's it. You so mad at Brian, right? But yet you let him on every goddamn time, girl. Correct, Jay Wilson? Nothing's changed. Supposed to change, Jay Wilson. Everything must change. Ooh, nothing and no one ever stays the same. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except YouTube moves around. And AdSense, it will fail. You got too comfortable with the AdSense, girl. You got too comfortable with your 5 and 6 videos of worthless gibberish every single day, girl. You started basing your bills on AdSense. You really took it seriously, girl. You talking about, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna get my AdSense. It tells you that you're trailer trash when you're constantly talking about little bits of money, girl. People, if you got 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, if you, and a lot of people do, even a lot of black people, young people, girl, they pressing on 1 million. Who's that girl? Just broke 1 million subscribers. Lovely T. Kasha, girl, they've been on there less time than you, Jay Wilson. So when you get on there, you want to talk about money. Have some, girl. He's still talking about goddamn commercials. I'm sitting there looking at the analytics. I said, well, I got commercials like everybody else in this thing. I look like, to me, it says $12. So I guess if you go on 4 times a day, girl, then you get 50. Ain't nobody giving you shit. You should never have depended on it, girl. This should be money for you to get your hair done. Get your nails done, this thing. We don't want Jay Wilson to leave because we look forward to reading. That's right, Elaine. We need a punching bag. Yeah, but why don't he fight somebody? Honey, he picks on people that, I'm not going to say anybody's not on his level because he is stupid. But this girl has been calling for him for years. She's trying to get, she need the Stone Creature. In order for anybody to look at her, she needs a real beef, right? So she keeps throwing these little lugs at Jay Wilson, these invitations, right? She read him 7 times today. He act like he don't hear. Oh, I don't know. I don't watch this. I don't watch nobody. I don't know anything. But I just want to talk about it. So, Sister Number One Show, you can put your if you got a Cash App, put it in here. Somebody might bless you. I will. Do you have a Cash App? Y'all have blessed me so many times, honey. I ain't got no problem with it. Send it to me in my email if you don't want to put it in here. He's a broken record. Child, that thing. I had to turn him off. Okay, I got 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can get another little nugget, a little small taste.
The only reason why I came on here, and I told you,
oh, here's another monkey.
Be a short live. I've already told you that. Is to just let you know what they're doing.
That's how he feels about black people.
You are in your 40s, and you are a homosexual man, and you've done nothing beside the hookup and the friend that you met, and the one you met on this app, and the one you met over here, and the one you slept over here with for 2 or 3 weeks or a month, and then the one baby, you ain't doing nothing.
What are you doing?
You're doing absolutely nothing.
What are you doing? Let me see if the views went up. Okay.
You're in a stall.
I told y'all 10 minutes ago that he had 184. This queen has still got 184. He's averaging a view a minute. I mean, a view every 10 minutes. Lord have mercy. Who is this freak over here? Somebody called Timothy Blaine, Original Teeth. Thank you, moderators, for eliminating that person. I don't got to be bothered with it. Girl, he got a picture of teeth. You going to get yours too, honey. I hope that ain't you, Goonies. You know, you're known for the different personalities. Oh, girl, she posted 100 times. That's probably good. Well, Goonies, we don't want to convict you, but you're known for shit like that. So you should see them teeth. They look nice. A nice set. That's okay. You will get your ass old, and they're gonna take yours too, girl. I don't know why these niggas think that you are going to escape. You ain't gonna escape, bitch. Whoever you are. Thank y'all for coming in today. Thank you, moderator, for taking care of this Timothy Blaine Original Teeth. You can't take it, nigga. Ugly motherfucker. There's another ugly motherfucker behind the avatar girl. You taking pictures of teeth? Nigga, put your face in the thumbnail, ho. Male or female. Hooker. Let's bless Soul Sister for her birthday. Oh, that would be nice. I would like to hang around for that. Soul Sister Number One Show, you have been a faithful moderator. How do you do that? Does she have a do you have a The Cash App. I know you're not in any kind of hurting position or anything, but it's always nice to go about, get you a little skirt for your birthday or something, or have a dinner on us. Please consider that. We're going to hang around for another minute. So I want to see if Soul Sister put it Cash App in here. Soul Sister. No, okay, I got you. Hold on a minute. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, her Cash App is in the chat. Let's see. Are you Prima Wanda? Soul Sister #1 show. No, Soul Sister #1 show. Okay. I confuse you guys sometimes. Y'all be patient. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, that's done. So go back. What am I doing here? God damn it. Okay. Oh, you put the amount in first. Let me see how much money I got. Okay. To pay. And then we put in S. Y'all talk amongst yourself. You know your uncle's slow. Capital. You got to get it just right because sometimes people have similar names. So it's two S's together. Okay. S's. Oh, there you are. Okay. I just saw you. Damn it. Okay. Why am I having a problem, man? Okay. Prima Wanda. I just had it. Are y'all talking among yourself? They said, Timothy, you must not give nobody nothing. You so that damn slow. I understand. I think that double S is what throw me off. Double SIS. See, there's 3 soul sisters. Okay. Where'd it go? God damn it. Oh, I put a 1. That's where I messed up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, but then when I push it, it goes back down to whatever. Girl, you get $50. I'll give you $50 as soon as I get through. I put the damn write it out, and then when I push it, it goes back to the list, and you're not at the top of the list again. So I'll do it in a minute. Anyway, y'all consider blessing the lady. Soul Sister #1 show. There used to be a time when people were giving a little more. I was able to bless the people every once in a while, the moderators, but that time has come and gone. So I wish y'all would get this girl a happy birthday. Happy let me do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, soul sister. Happy birthday to you. Thank y'all for coming in on today. Okay. Okay. You having problems, Tracy? What's going on? Later, people.